And so, as we wrap up our conversation, what other tips or resources would be helpful for people to keep in mind or to check out?
I would encourage everyone to engage all of their staff in these discussions. You would be surprised, or maybe not, about how many of your staff members have insight into substance use or have insight into how to create programs that will support survivors, whether it's through substance use or mental health or whatever, because we are all complex individuals and we come from complex families and backgrounds. So there may be things that we have experience with ourselves that we can leverage in our programs to help support survivors. And I also want to encourage people to also, when you're creating systems to support survivors with that use substances, make sure that you don't neglect survivors with other needs. What we have experienced is sometimes survivors with really high needs can kind of crowd out the survivors who are quiet and just are low needs or keep to themselves. So making sure that you have systems and supports in place where all your survivors can get their needs met, even when they're quiet about it. So that's another thing I would just encourage people to do as they go through this process. And keep an open mind. I know some programs are really, really large, but what I tell my staff all the time is we're not the government. So we can try something and see if it works. And if it doesn't work, we can change it and try something else. And we're not a large bureaucracy that's kind of hard to turn the ship. So don't be afraid to innovate and try things. And if you try something and you see like, oh, this is not getting the results that we are looking for survivors, try something else. Don't be afraid of it.
Yes. Oh, I love that. So often, as we're trying new things, we forget that, okay, if it doesn't work, we can go back to what we were doing, or we can just try something else.
Right.
Like,
Exactly.
that's
Exactly.
okay.
It's okay. It's okay. And we don't have to have all of the answers before we try something. So yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Jada. It's been such a pleasure to talk with you today, to hear about your experiences and all the great work that your organization is doing. Please be sure to check out Jada and Safe Homes Rape Crisis Coalition in South Carolina. They're a great organization, really a model program. And a lot of times when we're embarking on this journey, it can feel impossible. Like, oh, all that sounds nice, but it's impossible. But Jada and her team have shown us that it is not impossible. It is so possible. So check them out. Thanks so much, everyone, for tuning in.